Hi, I'm Rich Leigh. I run Radioactive PR and founded it in 2014, so about 8.5 years ago. We are a predominantly consumer PR agency. We work with B2C brands with creative activations, executions, and campaigns. We do a lot of digital PR as well, so building those links, earning those links from relevant news outlets. We are based in Gloucestershire, not the most obvious hub for a PR agency, but we do well. And at our peak, we were about 25 people in terms of staff size. I was introduced to Simon through one of my colleagues, actually, who knew of him and what Simon was doing with Scaled, and we were at the right time. It was a good time in PR. There was a lot of digital PR kind of business going around, and it really was a case of us scaling. And I've always said that I just make this up every day. I wake up and I think, okay, what's the next best decision to make? And it had served us to a point, but I thought you can't really scale a business beyond that size if you don't have more of a structure, more of a plan. And knowing or learning of Simon's experience and background and what he went on to do, I thought, this is a man that knows agencies. This is a man that knows the market that I operate in and knows how to build teams. I bring all of the, enthusiasm and the kind of initiatives. We were one of the first companies in the country to do a 4-day work week, for instance. So I bring all of that. The hope was that he would provide a kind of process layer on top of that and help us with structure to get to a bigger size. In terms of what has Scaled solved for Radioactive, it's been a very, very odd couple of years. Kind of so the pandemic was its own issue. Then post-pandemic, recessionary issues and other marketplace issues that particularly affect us in marketing. Brands tightened their purse strings. Digital PR, I think, reached the end in the race to the bottom in terms of the number of agency suppliers outstripping the amount of demand, which meant prices got pushed down, more and more agencies were brought onto briefs, and it just wasn't a great time for the market. So I brought Scaled in at a time when we were looking to scale, and then all of a sudden market issues and other aspects started to affect the business. So where Scaled brought in to assist in scaling, what actually ended up happening was Simon was a fantastic soundboard to provide some structure and put some processes in place that we didn't have ready. But also, these things are cyclical. We've seen them before, Simon's seen them before, and he was there as a kind of trusted advisor to help through some difficult decisions that were made easier with his expertise and just personable approach to business. We're in a great spot now. We sit, so say, a year maybe out from what was a difficult time for us, an incredibly difficult time. Maybe 6 months since, some big decisions that, had to be made with regards to the team and structure and all of those things. And I guess, where we're going as a business. And I would recommend the process. I would recommend Scaled. I'd recommend Simon absolutely to other agency owners. I think what he does is he just provides that counsel that you rarely find. I've had a lot of approaches from business advisors over the years, a lot of people that wanted to, they're always in your inbox, talking about M&A and those people that basically say you're a company of a certain number of years and you've been in business for a few years, hey, we can advise you. And it was only Simon that I spoke to that made me feel like actually I could have a closer, not a working relationship, but a professional relationship with somebody. But also I'm somebody that really appreciates that personal touch, the ability to pick up the phone and just, ask a stupid question. And knowing that, I don't know everything, but knowing that Simon has been there, done it, and that Scaled as a consultancy have been there, done it, was really, really helpful. So absolutely, I'd recommend. I hugely appreciate the time and effort that Simon and Scaled have put into Radioactive. And, as things kind of ramp up again and we look to scale again, which is inevitable, then their counsel is inevitably going to be sought.